Hi, my beautiful fellow queens. Welcome back to my channel. And for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah, and I'm so glad you found me. Thank you for joining here. Okay, so today we're doing another tutorial that is in collaboration with Wrapunzel. And I want to introduce something new to my channel, and that is the section of one wrap two ways. Okay, so you will understand as the tutorial goes along, it's basically that I am creating the exact same wrap, but with different scarves. So you can see what a difference it makes and all of these things. So once in a while, there will be a video in this series, and there will of course be the one wrap two shapers and all of these things. So I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit and come up with new stuff as we go along. So this is what we're doing today. This is the Monochromatic Elegance wrap. You will see this wrap also in a different color scheme just in a few seconds when we get into the tutorial. And I hope you will enjoy. So let's get to work and jump right into it. Hi friends again. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start with the teal version of my wrap, and after that I'm going to show you the exact same thing in a black version. So basically what we're going to do is you need two scarves, and one of them should be one texture and the other one another texture. So either one is more simple and one is like a shiny scarf, or it could be a simple one and a lacy scarves is something that makes a difference, but it should be the same color. Okay, and then optional, you can have some kind of decoration. This is, for example, the Vintage Beauty headband, and I also will be using two pins, like you see this, like pins. Okay, but you don't have to use that. It's just to make it a little bit more special and whatever. So okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right into it. So I'm placing the teal 2-in-1 on my Wendy shaper, and this wrap is actually extremely easy, so this is gonna be really good for you. And tying it in the back like this. Then I'm taking the both of the tail ends and just placing them down and tucking them away in the back. So if you have a problem with the knot in the back, you can just not tie it, but just wrap it and immediately tuck it away, so you skip having an additional knot. I personally like the tight feeling, and I don't mind it at all. So that's why I'm doing it. Okay, so this is basically just the base for putting down the more special, the more special scarf, the feature scarf, let's put it that way. Now you can put your decoration in place, but this step is obviously also optional. And I'm going to try to make this look elegant, but it's not. So, all right, like this. And I'm just going to let it hang here for a second, okay? So now I'm taking the teal Shinylicious and I'm folding it a little bit, like I folded it already half, and I'm folding it in a little bit more, but that all depends a little bit on the size of the shaper you're wearing and on how much shiny you want to have here. Okay, so you have to adjust that to your own head. Now I'm taking the scarf that I actually want to be the feature of the wrap. You place it down with the scarf hanging down a little bit more on one side. Okay, and then you pull it towards the back and cross it over, and then you bring it back up and tie it here. So on the side where it did hang down more, this is the side where you're going to tie. If you don't do that, then the strands will be extremely different in length, and that is not going to be helpful afterwards. Okay, and now the shorter part here, the upper part, I'm just pushing this in here, and I'm only doing that in order to like create a puff, to create some volume for the other thing that is coming, like this. Now I'm bringing up my vintage headband and placing it here. Like right here. Okay, and now for the second part of the Shinylicious, I'm going to bring that up here across, and I hope it comes, it shows up on camera because I can't really see it if it does. I'm covering up the little puff here, sort of spreading this out, and I want to create like pleats. I think that's how you say it in English. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, like a little bit, you know, in that um, I don't know what's it called. Okay, it doesn't matter. I think you know what I mean, right? So that's what I'm doing, and this is when you have a like a shiny material, it might not stay so well in the way you laid it down. So that is where I put my pins in, and they're falling all over the place. And if you have nice pins like these ones here, and unfortunately I only have 2 of those, they look like they have like pearls on top of it. And that is actually really, really cute. So I'm just sort of pinning the pleats. Is it pleats or is it plates? No, it's not plates. It's pleats, right? I'm sort of trying to pin them into place. Wait, this one is not showing up. There you go. Something like that. So that's my monochromatic elegance. So if you're asking yourself why I am doing a black wrap, so someone approached me, one of my beautiful, beautiful fellow queens, and she actually has a case of mourning in her family, and she has to go to a funeral, and she wanted me to make a wrap, you know, in black. I don't have anything from Rapunzel that is black because they were smart enough knowing that I don't need that. So I have, though, few black things from my old life, from my black life, still in my collection. And this here sort of resembles the Shinylicious. It is not as shiny, but it is a little bit sparkly. So I'm going to use that instead of a Shinylicious. And then I'm going to use a regular black pashmina. It sort of resembles a little bit a t-shirt scarf or even like a black 2-in-1, but it is a little bit thicker and it has fringes. But that doesn't matter. I'm just using it because that's what I have, and I'm going to link everything that you could use instead in the description box, obviously. And then instead of the headband that I just showed you before, I'm going to use a piece of lace, you know, because you don't have to do that. If you want to go completely black, that's also fine. I just thought that it would create a nice highlight, just as we did with the headband before. The lace is from my own collection. I just went to a store where they sell lace and bought 1 meter, which is about, let me check, 40 inches. and and that's what I do. So I do that in all kinds of colors just to create highlights on my wraps once in a while. So that's what I do. Okay, Wendy Shaper is in place, and I'm going to put down this black pashmina. And we're going to do exactly the same thing, basically, but in black, which is so weird for me. Again, I'm bringing up the tail ends of the pashmina. And tugging them away. So we created the base for the wrap, like this. Then I'm going to take, and I'm just going to call it the Black Shinylicious, but it's not, as I told you. I'm going to take the Shinylicious, I'm going to fold it, And as I said, this is less sparkly than the original Shinylicious, but that's all I had. So we have to roll with this because, you know, that's what we do. So I'm going to place this down again on this side, hanging down further than on this one. Spreading it out a little bit. Crossing it over in the back. And then bringing it up to tie it here. Like this. Now I'm taking my lace, and as I told you, this step is absolutely optional. I could even just fold it in half. Let's just see how that looks. That looks better, I think. Just putting it down and tying it in the back as well. And then I'm going to just, after I tied it, I'm going to just tuck it away inside the, 1 second. Like this, yeah? I'm just gonna push it inside whatever is there so it disappears. So now again, I'm creating a little puff with the upper part here, the upper part of the Shinylicious. And then bringing up the other side. And I'm trying to create, again, some kind of pleats or some kind of, if I can figure it out, because I can't see anything, it's all black. So let's just try to get this done. So I don't know if you see anything because it's all black. It sort of disappears into itself. I hope you see something because otherwise this tutorial is not very helpful. But I just wanted to show you that you can do the wrap in like different color schemes and it'll look completely different, obviously, but that monochromatic can be really, really nice. And I'm a total lover of monochromatic, also when it comes to makeup and things like that, and also for clothes in general. I really have trouble doing the pleats because I don't see it. It's just too blank, everything. And I'm too far away from the mirror. So I'm just going to say that this is good enough. And I'm going to pin it down like that. And like that. I think it's cute. What do you think? I think it's really, really nice. And surprisingly, I don't feel bad about wearing black. But I also matched my whole outfit and I will try to include again like last time because that has also been requested that at the end I should please try to include a picture of the whole outfit. So I'm going to try to do that for you. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this, even though it's really hard to see what I did, but maybe in the teal version you got a better idea of what I did. So I really hope so. You can for sure let me know. And if you have some kind of request what you would like to see, then please let me know in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on my other social media. You find everything, also my makeup and everything I used in the description box. And if you're not subscribed yet, then please feel free to do so. I would really, really love to have you here as part of my kingdom. Next coming up is the picture of my completed outfit. Then my next video will be up on Thursday, God willing. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.